GW Long Rebels. It's homecoming here in Ariton. They had to reschedule that thanks to some concerns due to Hurricane Michael last week. Ariton actually with a football game this particular Monday. Rare air for a team to play twice in the same week, but these Purple Cats had a big victory Monday night, and here turn around to play a rivalry game against the cross-county rival, the GW Long Rebels, here tonight. The captains are on the field right now for coin toss. You're getting a very in-depth look here. The captain's number 5 there for Ariton. That's Bryson Peavy. He's one of their leaders tonight, and we're expecting a hard-fought game between two rivals. GW Long had the edge in this series for quite a few years, a couple deep runs in the playoffs over the last 5 years, but they're kind of coming back to earth, and these Ariton Purple Cats are on the move, and they're looking to capitalize again to be their first home win versus GW Long in a long time if they could get that tonight. Both teams excited to play. They look forward to this all week, and the fact that the storm made it change this week's matchup to homecoming adds a little extra incentive. You'll be able to see a great crowd tonight by both teams. These schools obviously close proximity to one another, and been a big rivalry in this part of the world for a long time. So this is the Car City game of the week. Game a lot of people around here had.
For the Cats, number 5, Bryson Peavy. Number 58.
All right, y'all shake hands. Go get your teams, guys.
Number 58, Noah Williams.
GW Long will have white tops with gray pants. 10,000 views at last look, and that game was actually not our originally scheduled telecast. We were unable to cover the Dothan Northview game. It was postponed until Saturday due to Hurricane Michael. Please look at the link at the bottom of our screen. You'll see how to donate money directly to the Red Cross. That's going to help people not only in the Dothan Northview area, but throughout the Panhandle and all those affected through this tragic event. I want to mention real quick as we get ready for the two teams to come through the tunnel. It is homecoming, as we said, and they had a great pregame festivity in regards to the homecoming court and those men and women. But we want to mention that the city of Ariton here and the Ariton school system is actually offering free meals tonight to all your electrical first responders, electrical co-ops, anybody that's here in attendance tonight. Just lets them know what unit that they work for, what department they work for. As here comes the Ariton Purple Cats through the tunnel. But I thought it was a great gesture by Ariton High School and their administration to offer a free meal tonight, hamburger, hot dog, drink, and chips to any electrical personnel trying to help these guys get power back on, as a lot of these guys are spending many nights away from their families. So we want to personally at Wiregrass Sports thank these guys for all that they do. Mentioning the Ariton school system, their principal is Johnny Herring, their athletic director is Steve Laney. We can't thank them enough for allowing us to be here tonight to cover this great matchup, but also what they're doing here, donating a lot of money to the Red Cross, donating a lot of money to the hurricane victims. So great gesture by Ariton tonight with a big crowd to give away meals to all our electrical responders. But back to football, the GW Long Rebels have taken the field. They're going to be receiving here to get the game started off tonight. Ariton, we've seen them a couple times this year. They like to run the spread. They like to get athletes out in space. Their defense has a couple large guys up in the front lines. They're tough against the run, and their secondary has been improving all year. We've talked to Coach Kilcrease a couple times on our show and seen him before and after games this year, and that's been something they've been continuing to work on. We talked to a coach from each team this week. Both of them very excited to play. Ariton having to deal with a quick turnaround. Again, they only had one real day of practice this week on Tuesday. And Wednesday, actually Tuesday was just mostly a watching and recovery day. Wednesday was the only day they were able to actually practice in pads this week. So it'll be interesting to see early on how Ariton responds to the short week of rest, if they got some soreness out, or how hard it takes them to get back up again for a big game. But we're about to go underway. Kick in the air, headed end over end, going to be ticking around the 10-yard line, headed to the right-hand side. Looks like number 6 there. As he moves up the right-hand side, struggling for yardage, going to get up around the 30. Number 6, that's Trevor Morris there with the return for the Rebels, and they'll be ready to take over 1st and 10 right there around the 28, 29-yard line. Officially the 28 here, 1st and 10, Rebels from there. We're up here on the visitor press box sharing the booth with the officials tonight, and look forward to that experience and get a little perspective from them as the game goes along as well. So 1st and 10 Rebels here. This is our first chance to see their offense lining up in a 2 tight end kind of a goal line bunch formation here. Number 13 in the quarterback kind of in a pistol formation. They snap it, actually a direct snap to one of the running backs. That was number 6, going to get it on a direct snap to the running back, but going to be a dead ball foul here. Legal motion on the offense is the right side there. A little bit anxious before that play could get underway. Be a 5-yard mark off and be first and 15 here. Early on, immediately a shot in the foot there to the GW Long offense, not what they were looking to do on first and 10 here. Again, our first look at GW Long's offense. They have quite a few good-sized men up here on the front line. Be interested to see how they match up tonight. Pistol formation again, another kind of direct snap. He mishandled it for just a second, but then able to regain it across the 25-yard line. Some good yardage there. Positive play there to get closer to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be about 2nd and 11 there. That snap to number 6. Trevor Morris again. Both teams looking to the sideline to get the signals. No substitutions at this point. Number 78 for GW Long there on the offensive line. He's at right tackle. That's number Jordan Lawrence. He's going to be paving the way tonight for this Rebel running attack. Little miscommunication on the snap count there again is going to be another motion penalty, and going to be 2nd and 16 here as the right side seemed to be all off on a different snap count than the left-hand side there. So two procedure penalties right here on the first drive of the game. Probably some nerves. Again, it's a big rivalry, and everybody's anxious to make a play here early on. So 2 quick penalties against the Rebel offense. I'm sure their coaching staff will not be happy about that. You'll see we have several camera angles available for you tonight, so we're going to try to get as many shots as we can as the band, cheerleaders, etc. as we go. 2nd 16, a lucky snap there as it popped up in the air but fielded by the running back, but not a very lucky play is number 58 for Ariton, along with number 5 and number 12 there to make a quick tackle there. Number 58 for the Purple Cats is going to be Matthew Spencer rather, making the play there for the Purple Cat defense. 10:26 now, clock moving. Going to be 3rd and long here as that play lost about 5 yards. Looking at around 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16 here. Pistol formation. They actually have 2 people always looking for the ball, number 13 and number 6. They run a misdirection with number 1 to the left-hand side. He's going to be dragged down behind number 30 for Ariton right there with good pursuit on the back end. That's Daniel Hicks with the tackle. Number 1 on the carry for GW Long. That's Dalton Caraway. Ball's going to be around the 30-yard line here. It's going to be 4th and about 6, but we expect to punt here as the punt team and punt return team respectively for each team coming onto the field. Nice little misdirection play, and I got to tell you, I haven't seen a formation exactly like GW Long's running with 2 people prepared to take the snap at any time. Low snap here for the punt. Going to be a wobbly kick. Didn't get a great one there. Just going to cross the 50-yard line and be around the Ariton 48 as Ariton will take over 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line here for their first series on offense. Ariton with a lot of points put up Monday night as they head into this game with a little momentum, a little rhythm on offense. But again, GW Long coming off a win this past Friday as well. So GW Long there, several productive plays on offense, but shot themselves in the foot with too many penalties to get first down yardage. And we'll see how they can step up to the challenge here as Ariton in great field position as they start 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Much different formation here from the Ariton offense as they're going to have 2 wide receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the near side. Similar pistol formation with a wing back and a tailback. Low snap handled by number 4. Give to 44. Man's got running room around the right-hand side, and he's looking for yardage. Big, strong, hard run there. Number 44, that's Jackson Blair. Nice run right there by the heavier back. He's normally the bruiser, but looked good in open space there. There's a big gain deep into Rebel territory. 1st and 10, Purple Cats from the 33-yard line here. 9:21, clock moving. First quarter. Purple Cats working out of the huddle. Now they look in a similar formation as they want to run 2 tight ends. Got a wing to the left-hand side and right. No back, under center. Number 4 going to give it on a pitch this time. Number 30 looking for room as he's up across the 25-yard line. That's Daniel Hicks on the carry that time. Couldn't even see the quarterback. We remember from the previous times here, Ariton's quarterback, very small in stature, but actually did a good job against Dale County throwing the ball, opened up a few big plays. Also a very tough kid. He's not afraid to run it, so great job that time. Actually surprised me being up under center, but a good little toss play and about 9 yards there on first down to bring up 2nd and 1. This time we have a new quarterback, number 5, in a shotgun formation. Very, very high snap. Going to be hard for him to field it. He does good just to get back control of the ball, but going to be close to an 8-9 yard loss on the play as the Rebel offense saw the ball pop into there. Looks like number 52 for the Rebels led the way there. A lot of substitutions going on right here as number 11 and number 4 come back in the game. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Ball on about the 33-yard line, so giving up just as much as they gained on first down with that mishandled snap, or I beg your pardon, poor snap. Interesting formation. We got 5 wide receivers to the left-hand side in a very bunched formation. Empty back, number 4 scrambling to the left. He's going to throw it out there, but out of the hands, out of the reach of number 30 there, unable to pull that one in. That pass was intended for Daniel Hicks, and it's going to be 4th down and 9. Kind of in no man's land here for the Purple Cats as they've got a decision to make. We have a flag on the play, though, and it's going to be holding. That'll mark them back 10 yards, and they'll get to retry 3rd down from a lot longer unless GW Long decides to decline this. Looks like they may do that, but they tell them to back it up. So it's going to be about 3rd and 20 here as GW Long decides to take the penalty and replay 3rd down. It would have been 4th down and 10 there, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out as GW Long elects that they want to push them back closer to midfield and give them another opportunity. They got confidence in their defense and going to take time right here to take advantage of this field position with 7:52 to go. No score first quarter. I want to thank our official up here in the booth doing a little job spotting for us here on that flag that time. Appreciate their help. Going to have 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Now looks like number 10 for Ariton is going to come down to the bottom of your screen. Shotgun formation, running back to the left-hand side. He fakes the handoff, looking to throw left-hand side. He's got a man open over that way, complete to number 30. He's fighting hard for yards, going to be out of bounds just short of the 30. Going to be a nice little positive play, probably pick up 8 yards, but it will bring up 4th and about 11. So end up being about a 2-yard exchange there on that holding penalty for the Purple Cats, and we'll see what they elect to do here on 4th and 11. Ball near the 35-yard line. Number 30, a name we're calling a lot tonight for Ariton, as he was the intended target that time, and Daniel Hicks having the ball many times on this possession already. Your quarterback for Ariton doing a nice job. That's Joshua Herring. Two got it. He hardly big 4th in there. That pass to Jackson Blair, the running back out of the back with nice hands. Ball zipped in there over the middle. Nice throw and catch that time for 1st yardage as they're inside the red zone here. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Purple Cats on the move. So that's their 2nd 1st down of this drive. 2 wides to your bottom, 1 to the top of the screen here. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw out to the right-hand side. Quick support and a great open field tackle there. The Rebel defense on the scene early. Number 5 there and number 7 for the Rebel defense. Get you a number real quick. That's Clayton Hillis and Hunter Whitehead doing a great job there in the secondary to stop that play for only a 2 or 3 yard gain. Nice athletic move out there by the wide receiver, but not fooled by the Rebel defense. Bring up 2nd and 8 here. Clock down near 6 minutes, no score. This time quarterback going to do a little keep up the middle. He's looking for running room, and he's got plenty as he crosses the end zone. Ariton on the board, 6-0 here. 6:01 first quarter. Quarterback doing it himself, looking and weaving his way up the middle there. Great hard run, made a few people miss. Joshua Herring with the first points of the game tonight here as Ariton's quarterback keeps it for a 6-0 lead. And they're going to run this hook and ladder, swing and gate rather formation here. They look for a matchup they might can exploit for a 2-point conversion play, and then they bring the guys in here to attempt the PAT if they don't get the matchup they're looking for. Number 20 to handle the kicking duties for Ariton. That kick is high and good. I thought I heard a whistle before the play, but maybe that was not the case, as that kick made by number 20, Jared Romero there for Ariton. We're going to take a super short break and be back for the next kickoff. You're listening to the Car City Game of the Week on Wiregrass Sports.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is proud to offer the Be Healthy School Grant Program to help prevent childhood obesity in our state. Congratulations to Ariton Elementary.
We're going to revise our playground with it. We're going to redo a blacktop, and we're going to be able to set up lots more games than what we could do prior to that. It's just going to benefit the whole entire playground in general.
The grants support health and wellness programs that encourage exercise, nutrition, and parental involvement, all essential for a healthier Alabama.
We want to be very proactive when we talk about health and wellness for our students, because as they learn here, they're going to do this the rest of their lives. I would like to tell Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama that the people of Ariton and the students of Ariton are greatly appreciative, because without that...
Welcome back live here. Erickson set to kick off. Got a tight end-over-end kick headed towards the near sideline. Going to be out of bounds. That's going to be an infraction. Good field position going to be this time for the Rebels to start their second drive. That's number 69, handling the kicking duties for Ariton. Got a number for him right here. That is Ethan Capel, one of their good interior defensive linemen, also handling the kicking duties. Might have not caught that one just as cleanly as he wanted to, but Ariton's got to be happy. Their first drive of the game tonight, opening up with a touchdown drive, run and pass. Picking up a big 4th down and 11 there to keep the drive alive, and capitalizing it off with a touchdown run by the quarterback here. So GW Long here needs to answer. We'll see what they can get going. Keep an eye on this formation, as both the quarterback and the running back are standing so close together that either one of them could get the snap here. Formation I've not normally seen. They're running 2 tight ends and a wing. This time 13 the quarterback takes, and he's going to run sort of a quarterback draw. Number 13, that's Dylan Caraway, your quarterback here for Long. Positive yards on that play. 2 or 3 yard game. Bring up maybe 2nd and 7 here. Long 7, short 8. But a good play on first down as they try to put together their first down of the night. I think I would run a lead play to this right-hand side. They look strong to that side. Going to snap it this time. Direct run again. Not much doing for number 6 there. That's Trevor Morris for GW Long on the carry. Probably no gain, maybe a yard. Going to still be around 3rd and 7 here. And we may get to see the first pass attempt tonight for this Rebel offense. Number 13, Dylan Caraway, officially the quarterback, but he or Trevor Morris could take the snap directly from the center each play, so it keeps the defense kind of on their heels here, but also kind of limits where the linebackers have to keep their sight lines in the backfield. So we'll see how that pans out. High snap this time, they fake it. It's going to be a quarterback power around the right-hand side. He tries to turn the corner and turn upfield. It's going to be a solid gain. Depends on the spot here. It's going to be right at the 45-yard line. Officials already signaling we may need a measurement here. It's going to be right at first down yardage. Obviously, one side believes it is a first down. The other side believes it's a little short. But they're going to give the call to move the chains here. So the first down of the night for the Rebel offense, 4:47 here. They're going to get a new set of downs. Caraway, the quarterback, jogging onto the field now with the play. Both teams running out of the huddle, something you don't always see with a lot of these spread offenses. So kind of glad to see that myself. Both the quarterback and running back here, very tight formation, both asking for the snap. Caraway takes it this time, fakes the give, and now he's going to try the left-hand side. But number 30 there for Ariton's defense with a great stop in the backfield. That play is going to lose a couple yards, as not fooled there at all. Number 30 for Ariton, that's Daniel Hicks. He's been a target of the quarterback on several pass plays, but doing the job there in the defensive backfield to come up in pursuit and stop that play for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 here upcoming for the Rebels. GW Long encouraged with how their season's gone, and they're a very, very young team if you're seeing them for the first time tonight. Quite a few 9th graders on this team and very few senior leadership on that side. So these guys are going to do nothing but get better, and this is invaluable experience here tonight in a rivalry game. Very physical, hard-fought game there. The number 6 keeps it that time. That's Trevor Morris. He's going to have 4 or 5 yards up near midfield, bring up a 3rd manageable situation here. I like the decision there to try to pick up a little bit and keep your options open here on 3rd down. The middle of that Ariton defense bending but not breaking there. Kind of keeping the play in front of them. Bunch formation again, wing to the right-hand side. Man in motion now as they Going to run a pitch out to that side. It's mishandled. Ariton player with a chance to get to it, and looks like they have. Going to be a turnover. Number 5 of Ariton going to land on that loose football. That's Bryson Peavy making a big play. He was one of the captains we mentioned earlier tonight, and a big turnover right there. They tried to run a pitch play. GW Long did, and the man in motion got a little bit too far of a distance relationship from the quarterback. The ball lands on the field, as you see on our instant replay right here. Just got a little too far away. That ball just under his reach, and Peavy right there, great awareness of where the football was as he rolls over and gets on that ball for the Ariton Purple Cats, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Ariton at the 41-yard line here. 3:24 first quarter. Ariton already up 7-0, looking to cash in on their second drive of the game here. Number 4 for Ariton, Josh Herring in the shotgun formation. He looks to his right, throws out that way for number 11. Pass is ruled incomplete, and it's actually good news for Ariton as he was about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and his knee was on the ground when he caught it. That pass was intended to number 11, Troy Hicks. Troy Hicks, that was his second look of the game. He caught the pass earlier when Rebels did a nice job of stopping that for very little gain just before the touchdown. So Hicks and number 30, I guess both of them are number Hicks. I beg your pardon. Troy Hicks and Daniel Hicks, early targets for Herring tonight for the Purple Cats. Shotgun formation, low snap. It's handled. Give to number 44. He's looking for yards. Left-hand side, hard run. Big hit that time by number 17 and number 6 for the 8. I beg your pardon. Number 8 for the GW Long defense. That's Kobe Stringer there. As number 44, Jackson Blair with a hard run that time and picks up several yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Hard running, hard tackling there. Each team, just what you would expect in this cross-county rivalry. Clock moving, under 3 minutes now. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Herring with the snap, looking to throw to the right-hand side. Got a man open over there, number 30, but that pass just a little bit behind it. That was Daniel Hicks that time Herring was looking for, but we're going to have another 4th down situation. And absolutely no hesitation here. Coach Gilcrease and this Ariton offense planning to go for it the whole time. They might try to draw the defense off sides here since it's less than 5 yards, as a penalty would also pick up the 1st down here. Stephen Gilcrease, your head coach for Ariton. Coach Scott Horn, the head coach of the Rebels here tonight. Both have been very courteous with their time this week. We appreciate both of them. As Herring looks to throw, that pass complete this time over the middle to Hicks. 1st down yardage inside the 20, inside the red zone. 1st down and 10, Ariton. And a nice pitch and catch over the middle. We talked about, even though he's kind of a shorter stature, Josh Herring not afraid to sling it around the yard, and a good job right there. Under a little bit of pressure, too. He hangs in there, stands in, steps up, throws it over the middle. He's not afraid to take his shots, and a good job by the wide receiver Hicks to get inside position there, shield the defender away from the ball, make the catch, and get 1st down yardage before he's brought down inside the 20. 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen this time for Ariton, number 4 in the shotgun formation. He's going to give it to the running back this time. That's number 44, looking for yards around the left-hand side. Flag down on the play as he's knocked down out of bounds around the 10-yard line. 44, Jackson Blair. In the area of the field where it could have been holding here. Nice attempt by the Ariton offense to pick up a few blocks down that left sideline. Would have been a gain of about 8. We'll see what the marker does, and it is going to be against the Purple Cats. Going to be a 10-yard mark off and bring up about 1st and 20 here, so definitely changes when you're inside the red zone down around the 18-yard line and now back out around the 30. So a big penalty there. Actually, an 11-yard mark off is a spot foul, so going to be 1st and 21 here. Ariton with 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. They look to throw back over the middle. This time number 5, the intended receiver. He breaks a tackle. He's running free, trying to get down near the goal line inside the 5-yard line. Number 5 for Ariton that time, Bryson Peavy, made the big play on defense just a few plays ago to recover the fumble, and now open over the middle as he makes a nice catch and rumbles down inside the 5-yard line for a 1st down and goal. Ariton just under 2 minutes here. Clock stops temporarily as they move the chains. 3 wides and a flanker to the right-hand side. Herring looking for the snap. Look, design quarterback run here as he's going to go untouched into the end zone to extend the lead. That's going to be 13-0. Erickson with 1:47 to go here in the 1st quarter. Great job of blocking up front. Can't give enough credit to the Ariton offensive line. We see number 55, number 50 there. Several of the offensive linemen celebrate. Number 53 also picked up good blocks as the quarterback goes in untouched for another touchdown here. And 14-0 opportunity here if you convert the extra point. early in this game. This time they're actually going to run the gadget play, trying to get to the outside, and he's going to have room. He's the man of this series. He got the fumble on defense, and then number 5 for Ariton, Bryson Peavy, on the keeper that time. He was lined up behind the center in that swinging ladder formation, and it's going to be a 2-point conversion. 15-0 will be our score with 1:47 remaining. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back on the Car City Game of the Week here on Wiregrass Sports.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burris Gracie today.
When you want the best for your pet, choose Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. Our passionate and dedicated staff will make your pet feel as if they were at home. We are a full-service small animal hospital covering all areas of veterinary medicine. Dr. Steve Barron makes sure that all clients are well-informed and satisfied with services. We are equipped with an indoor boarding facility, surgery suite, laboratory, digital X-ray, and ultrasound. Choose the best care possible for the ones you love dearest with Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Welcome back live to Wiregrass Sports. Here we had a timeout and we got a stoppage in play here. Not sure what we got going on here, but coming back from timeout, 15-0 your score as Ariton converted a 2-point conversion and takes a 15-0 lead here early in the game. Got a heat break, so we're handling a heat break here, which is it is very, very humid tonight. We were commenting earlier on the game, so the officials at any time have the right to stop the play if they feel the need, to player safety, official safety, and everybody involved. So good job by the officiating crew tonight, looking out for these guys. Don't know if they saw cramping or what they saw, but a heat timeout here with 1:47 to go in the first quarter. Going to be number 69 set to do the kicking duties again for the Ariton offense. Want to make a correction. We just got news that the quarterback for Ariton is Maddox Herring, not Josh. So we actually have rosters tonight, but there's a misprint on the roster that we have. So Maddox Herring, the quarterback for Ariton, with a great job tonight so far on the scoring touchdown run, as well as some great throws. So try to get that right the rest of the night. Whistle before the kick right here. Looks like they may have been some procedural stoppage here. Trying to get the ball worked up to midfield, and we're looking at the head official to get the call here. Going to be offsides, 5-yard mark off. As Ariton was offsides that time, they're going back up 5 yards, kick from the 35 this time. Number 69 here set to kick. Ethan Capel, the kicker for the Purple Cats. Going to need a good one here. All right, we're ready to go, set to play here. Got a high end over end kick. Tight kick going to be fielded up around the 15. Number 6 headed to the right-hand side, looking for room, but not much there. Great coverage that time by Erickson. He's only able to get up to around the 30-yard line. And GW Long will start off 1st and 10 for their third series of the game here, looking to get on the score, down 15. But still plenty of time to get some momentum going. They've shown a couple signs of life, running inside and outside with both number 13 and number 6. So we'll see what GW Long can get going on offense here. Great crowd here tonight. Great atmosphere for college football. Could not ask for nicer weather. Middle of October here. It's number 13 looking over the situation here. Going to be a keep this time across the 30-yard line, maybe a gain of 3. Number 5, Peavy with the tackle there for Ariton. Going to be about 2nd and 7 here. 2nd and 8. GW Long quarterback number 13 with the play coming into the huddle here. They're down to 15 already on the play clock. GW Long in no hurry at this time. Play clock down to 5 as they get to the line of scrimmage. Need to be hurrying here. They get the snap off in time. Fake the give. Number 13 going to keep it on the right side. He makes one man miss down up near the 40-yard line. Gain of a couple that time. That's Dylan Caraway, and tackled by number 55 that time for Ariton. That's Joseph McDaniel on the tackle. Going to be 2nd and 4 here, or 3rd and 4, beg your pardon, and GW Long in desperate need of some success here on offense. Clock running under 35 seconds here, possibly the last play of the first quarter. Very methodical inside the GW Long huddle. Play clock down to 10. They haven't broken the huddle yet as they come to the line. 2 tight end formation, wing look to the right-hand side, number 13, shotgun formation, but they give to number 6 this time. He's going to be hitting the backfield for a big loss. Number 58, it looks like, making a big stop in the backfield, tackle for loss there for Ariton, number 58. Get a number for him. He's Matthew Spencer. And the clock ticking down here. That'll be the end of your first quarter with your score. Ariton 15, GW Long nothing. We're going to take a short break here on Wiregrass Sports. This is the Car City Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your...
Welcome back live here to Ariton, Alabama. GW Long in punt formation, 4th down and 4 here. Gets off a kick, bouncing in over here, and going to be picked up by number 30. He crosses the 40-yard line looking to get midfield, and he's going to be drugged down around the GW Long 40-yard line there. Nice return. That's number 30, Daniel Hicks, with a big play there for the return team for Ariton, and they're going to have great field position here for the first drive of the second quarter. Close to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, Ariton from there. They've been successful on their first 2 drives of the game, capping each off with a touchdown. GW Long's defense needs to rise to the challenge here and get the ball back for their offense if they're going to keep this game within reach. Ball officially marked at the 39-yard line here as Ariton comes out onto the field. Maddox Herring, number 4, the quarterback. Looks like they're going to have 2 wide receivers to the right-hand side this time. 2 backs, I formation here under center. Great play that time, GW Long. Number 17 there in the backfield before the quarterback even had the snap. Number 17 for Long, that's Logan Watkins there with a big play, going to cause a big 5 or 6 yard loss there for the Rebel defense. Maybe that's the play they need to get their defense kicked off in gear. It's going to be 2nd and 14, 2nd and 15 here. 11:27, clock moving. Second quarter. Don't know if he timed the snap count right. Don't know if he split 2 defenders, but what a great play there by number 17 of GW Long. Big tackle for loss. Ariton looking to the sideline. This time they will not huddle up. 2 wide receivers to the right. I backfield again, 1 tight end on your left. This time they pick up that block, but pretty good pursuit. Number 9, I believe, the first man there for GW Long. Number 9 is Micaiah Jackson. Nice play there by the Rebel defense again. Going to bring up 3rd and 14-yard line here. So now a lot of opportunities for them to get off the field if they can come up with one more stop, get the ball back to their offense. Number 18 checks in for Ariton. We've seen him make a lot of plays in the past game as well. Number 11 and number 44 are both making a lot of plays here. So new quarterback in the backfield for Ariton this play. I beg your pardon, it was Heron, but number 17, that's 2 plays this drive as he hits the quarterback immediately. Going to be a big loss back into Ariton territory, actually. Number 17 for GW Long, that's Logan Watkins, almost unblockable this series. And just like we mentioned, the GW Long defense has rose to the challenge here. 2 big hits. They're going to have to figure out a way to stop him. He's causing havoc in the Ariton backfield, and they're going to have to punt here right at the 50-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to go, second quarter, and definitely a spark. You can feel the energy on this sideline as they get ready to try to get something going on offense. They have 2 return men back deep, and number 44 handling the punting duties for the Purple Cats. Good snap. He gets it away quickly. Kind of a knuckleball kick, going to be fielded on the run. Across the 30-yard line is number 9. Solid tackle there by number 5 for Ariton, but GW Long will take over on offense at around the 33-yard line here, 1st and 10 Rebels. Number 5 that time, Bryson Peavy. We keep calling his name a lot tonight, but after the running back for GW Long made one person miss, Peavy there to shut it down before it could go any further. Looks like Ariton is substituting in a little bit heavier package for their defense here as GW Long very, very run heavy to start this game between number 13 and number 6. Whichever one gets the snap behind the quarterback usually keeps it, but I'm sure they have a couple trick plays up their sleeve out of that formation if Ariton were to lull to sleep. Number 13 behind center. He's got it. He fakes the handoff. This time it is going to be a reverse to number 1. Solid gain for a minute, but then number 44 with a huge lick. That's the running back for Ariton, but also doing double duty tonight is number 44, Jackson Blair, with a big hit. We're going to see that on our replay right now. He breaks through the original line of scrimmage solidly, but what a lick there by Blair to put him on his back. Stop that before it could only gain 2 or 3. Going to be 2nd and 7 here for the GW Long offense. Looking to pass this time. He scrambles to his left. Ball in the air, intended for number 8, but that pass a little bit too hard to handle there. GW Long, Kobe Stinger was the intended wide receiver. That pass that time kind of a stinger as it was thrown very hard at the distance those two were and falls incomplete to bring up 3rd and 7. Clock stops with 8:54 remaining with the incompletion. Number 13, I believe that's his first pass attempt of the night for Dylan Caraway.
Brings up 3rd down and long 7.
3rd down and 7 here. Pistol formation. Number 6 gets it this time. He's trying to hit around right in. Looking for running room. Makes one person miss, but several Purple Cat defenders there to stop him around the original line of scrimmage. Big number 68, one of the first people there for Ariton. Number 55, Joseph McDaniel on the tackle, as well as Ethan Cable. Going to be another punting situation here, unfortunately for GW Long. Ariton set to get the ball back, and just like that, the Rebel defense will be back on their heels trying to stop this high-powered Ariton attack. Solid snap that time. Pretty nice end-over-end kick, angling it towards the sideline. Going to be out around the 45-yard line. Not a ton of distance, but definitely eliminated any chance of a return that time by the GW Long punt game. And so with 8:06 here, second quarter, Ariton will have the ball. Their second drive of the quarter. 15-0 your score. Homecoming tonight here in Ariton again. We enjoyed the festivities before the game. This was not originally scheduled to be Ariton's homecoming, but again, last Friday night's game canceled due to Hurricane Michael. They played a makeup game on Monday, and a quick turnaround for the Ariton team this week to play that. The game we were supposed to be covering, we mentioned at the top of the program, but in case you missed it, Northview 17-7 winners over Dothan High. That game on Saturday, potentially the last game in that rivalry. Ariton set on offense here, 3 wide receivers to the right side. Herring looking to throw. He's under a little bit of pressure. Tries to make 1 or 2 men miss, but looks like number 50 and number 25 of GW Long is going to bring him down for another sack. That's 3 sacks in the last 4 plays. Something's got to be corrected. That's number 65 for GW Long, one of the first men there. That's Emmanuel Russell. But something's got to give with this passing attack of Ariton, and they're going to have to come up with a different way to move the football here. Again, 3 sacks the last 4 plays. GW Long defensive line and linebackers getting the job done here. And we see a substitution right now on the offensive line as the coaching staff, I'm sure, very frustrated. See their quarterback continually on his backside here. Clock moving, kind of a double wing look this time for Ariton. Going to be a quarterback run. He's looking for running room and has running room. That's number 5 with the carry this time as he's into Rebel territory, knocked out of bounds around the 25-yard line after a big gain. Bryson Peavy that time takes the snap at quarterback, runs around right in for a huge, huge gain, picks up about 30, 40 yards that time. Knocked out of bounds, good tackle to save the touchdown by GW Long, but not after a huge momentum play here, and Ariton on the move again, back near the Rebel red zone. Looks like Bryson Peavy going to remain in the game at quarterback here. Number 30, Hicks, to his right. Wing formation. This time they mishandled the snap again, and Peavy just falls on it. Really a tough play there on first down. You kind of shoot yourself in the foot after the big gain and give up 5, 6, 7 yards there. It's going to bring up second and maybe even 18. Huge loss on that play as Peavy, not your normal quarterback, kind of mishandled that snap. A little miscommunication in the backfield, and very negative play there for the Ariton offense, and kind of fortunate bounce that time for GW Long to have them backed up here second and long. Peavy still in at quarterback, shotgun formation. Looks like a quarterback power this time as he's looking for room, but not much there. Number 62 and number 60 for Long there, making a solid tackle. Number 60 for GW Long, Dwayne Riley. Number 62, that's Austin Johnson. A couple defensive lines for the Rebels making plays there. Going to be third and, again, close to 18 here. Clock moving under 6 minutes. Ariton would love to add to this lead. GW Long would love to hang in close. Quarterback hands off to number 30 this time. A little small pitch. Number 30 cutting back against the grain. Open field. He's going to be free for a touchdown. A lot of miscommunication again there in the backfield. The play designed to go to the left-hand side, but when he makes the cutback, Daniel Hicks that time showing his great athletic ability, and the 3rd touchdown of the night for the Purple Cat offense. Great individual effort there to see what the defense was doing, made a nice cutback, and then just a great individual athletic effort to get that ball into the end zone. 21-0 your score here. Moving in to kick the extra point, looks like this time. Good snap and hold, the kick on the way, and that kick is good. So your new score, 22-0 with 5:47 to go. We're going to take a short break here on Wiregrass Sports. We'll be back for the kickoff at the Car City Game of the Week.
Go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting. Located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
Welcome back to Ariton, Alabama for the Car City Game of the Week. Your score 22-0 as Ariton leads GW Long here with 5:47 to go in the second quarter. Very good job this so far as Ariton scored on 3 of their first 4 possessions on offense, just the 1 turnover. Able to slow them down. They've been able to cash in 3 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion. Saw a little matchup on their second drive and capitalized on that. GW Long with a few positive plays on offense, but not able to string any real momentum so far on offense, and don't look for that to change and anytime soon, as this Purple Cat defense had a shutout last week and came fired up to play tonight. Not giving them any chance of hope early in this game. Kickoff there, going to be fielded inside the 10. Nice kick that time along the right-hand side. Looking for running room up. Big hit out of bounds. Hard to see. That's way across the field. If we can get a number, I believe that's number 9 there. Number 6, I beg your pardon. Number 6 for GW Long. Trevor Morris with the return that time. He gets it up near the 30-yard line. Nice kick, nice return there. It'll be 1st and 10 Rebels there, as they desperately need to come up with something, some type of spark here to get on the board and keep this game close leading into halftime. We've seen one pass attempt from the Rebel offense. We've seen a couple reverses, but other than that, it's been direct snap to either the running back or the quarterback and just run to the right or run to the left. So not a very dynamic attack. We got a stoppage in play right here. Official near side. We're going to have a timeout. We're going to take it with you. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors here on Wiregrass Sports. You're watching the Car City Game of the Week. Welcome back live here. Ariton, Alabama, 5:41 second quarter, 22-0 your score here. GW Long taking over on offense here around the 31-yard line after a nice return. Trying to get a spark going on offense to see if they can't whittle down this lead and get some positive momentum going as they head into the half. Number 13 fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it right there on the scene. Number 67 for Ariton, ready to see before it can get started. Solid job that time getting depth in the backfield, and then Ethan Clark there with the tackle for the Purple Cat defensive line. No gain. Bring up 2nd and 10, clock moving. Both teams very successful so far against the short yardage run there. GW Long rather, with a lot of success, with their defense getting depth, but the outside game and the pass game of Ariton's proven effective so far. Let's see what GW Long can do. This time they do give it on the reverse. That's number 1 cutting upfield. Got first down yardage, and he's got a seam across midfield. A couple people trying to avoid, but he's going to be down around the 35-yard line. That's number 1, Dalton Caraway there with a great run. They fake it to the running back. Looks like it was going to be a quarterback keeper around the right-hand side, but they pitch it to the wide receiver on the outside, and he's got about a 30, 40-yard gain here inside of 5 minutes to go. And for the first time tonight, the GW Long offense is inside Ariton territory and really, really need to cash this in. .440 clock moving here. 1st and 10 Rebels. Pistol formation. High snap, bobbled. Good play that time just to be able to handle that snap and get some semblance of yardage. Not sure if that wasn't an offensive lineman there. Looks like it was. Very alert play there as that ball popped in the air and was free for a few minutes. That was number 16 for the Rebels. 62, I beg your pardon. Connor Casey there with a heads-up play to get that ball and try to pick up positive yardage. Actually was a gain of 1 or 2 there on the play. That's an offensive lineman's dream there, to see that free ball in there and try to get some yardage for his team, and he did. I tell you, the problem with that pistol offense, they've had at least 3 bobbled snaps tonight, so something they're going to have to adjust, as well as the procedural penalties here at the half. This time the snap's bobbled low. Number 13 gets it, trying to hit around outside, and he is going to be successful. He's got 13 first down yardage, hurdles the defender inside the 20. Great job that time by GW Long's quarterback. That's Dylan Caraway that time, a low snap. He picks it up, gets what he can around the outside, able to turn up field, get first down yardage. Huge, huge play there. Now inside the red zone, 1st down and 10 with under 4 minutes to go, and a golden opportunity for GW Long here, showing great signs of life on offense. They would love to cut this to a 2-possession game coming into halftime. Definitely a lot of life on this side of the field. We're on the press box on the visitor sideline here, so their fans, their sidelines definitely feeling the energy here as they're driving the ball. This time they run that reverse again. Number 1 looking for yardage. Not much that time as he's hit down by number 58, by number 30 of Ariton's defense. Number 1, Dallin Caraway there, your ball carrier. But maybe a gain of 2 or 3. Bring up 2nd and 7 here. Clock will move under 3.5 minutes. I'm sure it's 4-down territory here, so whatever it takes to get in the end zone, if you're GW Long here calling the plays, you just want to keep marching towards this end zone. Pistol formation again. Good snap this time. They give to number 6 up the middle, and he's going to have a few yards. Number 44 there on the tackle. Number 6, the ball carrier for GW Long. That's Trevor Morris. Blair on the tackle for Ariton. Going to be about a 3rd and 4 here. Long 4. No doubt in my mind that GW Long will run 2 plays here if it takes it to try to get this first down and get 1st and goal inside the 10. But first things first, 3rd down and 4 here with about 2.5 minutes to go. Need a good push from this offensive line. They get the snap, gives to number 6 again. He's looking for running room, and I believe he's going to be real close to 1st down yardage. He's down around the 8-yard line. I like the power play more so than the quarterback design runs there, as Trevor Morris is going to be very, very close to the 1st down yardage, maybe 4th down and a couple feet here. We'll see if GW Long can actually go under center here, maybe go for a quarterback sneak or stick with the power there to number 6. Has been so effective a couple plays, and looks like we may have an official measurement here. Actually, it's going to be a timeout by the Ariton defense, so we're going to take it with you. Timeout on the field. We're going to have a word from our sponsors. You're watching the Car City Game of the Week on Wiregrass Sports.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is proud to offer the Be Healthy School Grant Program to help prevent childhood obesity in our state. Congratulations to Ariton Elementary.
We're going to revise our playground with it. We're going to redo a blacktop, and we're going to be able to set up lots more games than what we could do prior to that. It's just going to benefit the whole entire playground in general.
The grants support health and wellness programs that encourage exercise, nutrition, and parental involvement, all essential for a healthier Alabama.
We want to be very proactive when we talk about health and wellness for our students, because as they learn here, they're going to do this the rest of their lives. I would like to tell Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama that the people of Ariton and the students of Ariton are greatly appreciative, because without that, it probably would not happen.
Welcome back live here. Big 4th down. They give it up the middle. Going to be very, very close. Not really sure. Ariton thinks they've stopped it. Hard to tell from where we're at if he got the yardage, and a quick signal by the official that time is Ariton has stopped them on downs, and it's going to be their ball with 2 minutes to go here. Ariton takes over around the 10-yard line, just inside the 10. 4th down and super short that time, but a great job by Ariton's defensive line of plugging the gaps and not giving any running room to the GW Long running back. So with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Ariton takes over with 90 yards to go on offense and a 22-0 lead. I don't look for much exciting out of them here, as they would probably love to get in the locker room here up 22. But we've seen stranger things happen before here, backed up like this. A turnover here could easily be a 14-point swing in the ball game. Number 4 back in at quarterback for the Purple Cats. He's looking to throw, throwing it out. Number 5 open that time and complete. Nice open field tackle there to hold on as he's brought down around the 15-yard line. Going to be solid yardage, but great open field defense there by the Rebel defense. Bring up 2nd and 2 or 3 there. That pass complete to Bryson Peavy. Clock moving here, 2nd and 2. Herring takes a snap. Looking to throw again, throws it over the middle, this time to number 30, that's Hicks. Hicks with 1st down yardage as he's knocked out of bounds along the right-hand side. We see a late flag come in. First down yardage if it stands, minute 23 to go. Officials converging here to get the information they need on that flag near the sideline. Feel like this one will be going against the defense. as we do see them back up, waiting for the official signal here. Here comes a dead ball, personal foul against the defense. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. Move the ball across the 40-yard line. And so as they get closer and closer to midfield, Erickson may try to run a couple big plays here to see if they can add on to this lead, as now they're no longer backed up near their own end zone. And we know they've been affected throughout the night through the air and on the ground. So interesting to see what they decide to do here. Number 5 in motion. They're going to give it to him on a speed sweep, but it's a trick play as he's looking to throw it under a lot of pressure. He reverses the steal, but a great job by the Rebel defense that time, number 51 and number 9, to bring him down for a big loss, close to a 15, 20-yard loss that time. Number 9 for GW Long is Micaiah Jackson. You'll see on our replay here, they had it look like a speed sweep, but he drops back to throw. We know he can throw it. And number 51 there and number 9 converge to make a big play way back inside the 25-yard line. Number 51 for GW Long, not listed, but a great defensive effort there by them. It's going to be second down and too much to count here, as they've got to get all the way across the 50-yard line to pick up this first down. Clock under 40 seconds. Herring going to keep it this time. Not a ton of running room, but they'll be content to get this lead into the locker room. Be interested to see when the play clock resets, but that could be the last play of the first half. Play clock yet to reset, so if they so choose, they can take this into half right here with a 22-0 lead. Dominating performance the first half by Ariton's offense. Solid performance by their defense. GW Long showing some signs of life there to end the half. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments at halftime. We're going to take a short break, but you guys be sure to come back. We're going to have the broadcast of both bands at halftime, so be sure to tune into that. We will have audio. We'll also have scores coming across our ticker at the bottom of the screen from other Wiregrass action, so don't miss a thing. Come back to join us in the second half on the Car City Game of the Week here on Wiregrass Sports.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burries Gracie today.
When you want the best for your pet, choose Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. Our passionate and dedicated staff will make your pet feel as if they were at home. We are a full-service small animal hospital covering all areas of veterinary medicine. Dr. Steve Barron makes sure that all clients are well-informed and satisfied with services. We are equipped with an indoor boarding facility, surgery suite, laboratory, digital X-ray, and ultrasound. Choose the best care possible for the ones you love dearest with Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.